Hi guys, Fu here, and welcome to Haunted House Season 2013. Ma Janoni and I started out this year strong by hitting Chambers of Fear on their opening night on September 13th. They're located out at 11340 West Bell Road in Surprise, Arizona. It's the same location they were at last year if you're looking for it. Their general admission this year is $22, and they have a fast pass for $27. This haunt has 3 different mazes to it. There's the Chambers of Fear, a holiday storybook themed one, and then the Darkness maze. Chambers of Fear moves throughout several different themes. You get sort of a mummy theme, there's demons, there's clowns, there's cannibal hillbillies. It moves throughout everything you're gonna want out of a haunted house. Because of that, I feel like at times it's a bit choppy, moving from one theme to the next. But I think each of those ideas in and of itself is really strong and well done. I absolutely adore the mummy theme. I want to see more Egyptian stuff. I want to see like Anubis with the weird mask and the like half-naked guy coming out of the wall. Okay, that's probably just me, but I just love that part. And Chambers does lots of cool things where normally if you're a wall hugger type person where you know there's not going to be any sort of actors against the wall, they force you away from that with lots of stuff going on in the wall. They play with your senses with sort of the lights and sounds that are going on in the spaces to sort of disorient you, which is really great and interesting. I feel like on opening night there was sort of a lack of actors involved. I saw people sort of jump out and scare me and then immediately move to the next area and not sort of follow through or stay in character a lot. So hopefully, I know opening night it can be hard to sort of get on board, so hopefully as the season goes on that problem sort of sorts itself out. I feel like from last year they've stepped up their game in a lot of ways. There's some really great animatronics going on, and there's so much work that must go into those, but they were beautiful and well done. There's a couple of really excellent rooms, sort of a cannibal room that's really awesome. There's the clown room's really awesome again. So I think they're doing really good things, and I'd just like to see each of those pushed even further in the future. But I think Chambers of Fear is a really solid base, and in and of itself is worth the $22. The second maze is a haunted fairy tale type story. And this, I really love this idea. I think this could be an absolutely amazing idea. I feel like it's not pushed far enough in a lot of ways. The other issue is that this maze takes you outside of the building into an outdoor space, and there were some lighting issues where I could see that something really cool was probably going on, but I missed it due to the low light levels or the overly high light levels in some areas. The storybook theme is really fun. I feel like some of the actors were really playing with that, but then I feel like each sort of idea hit, and then that was it. So, oh look, it's Hansel and Gretel, and then there wasn't really a lot after that initial twisted Hansel and Gretel. It didn't push anywhere with that. I think with each of these themes there needs to be just more. You move through sort of a forest space, and there's Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf jumps out at you, and then you're through. I think there could be more to that. With the Christmas one, I want to see like some scary Christmas trees looming over. I want to see some of the weird dark stuff from the Nutcracker. I want to see undead reindeer and weird creepy snowmen coming after me. Instead of just having kids running around in Christmas trees and then a chick screaming about Santa eating people or something. The idea's there. I don't feel that it's I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I don't feel like it's pushed all the way to the full potential of that idea. I like this maze a lot better than the zombies from last year. I feel like it's a more interesting idea and use of the space. So I hope that Chambers keeps this for next year and that we get to see more of that. The third maze is their Darkness maze. It, again, has made some changes. There's some really cool animatronics going on. With the animatronics in Chambers of Fear, I feel like they were so well done that I wanted to stop and stare at whatever was going on with them every time I encountered one. So I feel like there needs to be an actor or something to push me through the space, because I definitely wanted to stop in those areas. And the Darkness has a very prime example of that. It's a beautiful animatronic, but I'm going to get stuck in that room, or your audience is going to get stuck in that room. The Darkness is a low light situation where sort of playing with a large open space that you can't really see what's going on, and then stuff's going on around you. Last year, I think it was darker. I remember it being far darker. I could see where there's probably some issues with people tripping over stuff. This year, it was dark, but not very dark. I could see most of the maze. I could see where the actors kind of were coming at me from. So there wasn't as much of that, wow, what is that really bright light? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Type of thing. So the Darkness, I honestly felt like was a little bit of a letdown for me. And kind of, the maze ended on a weird note for me. I didn't feel that oomph coming out of it. So overall, I think that Chambers is a really solid entry into the local haunt scene. I adore the main maze itself. I feel like the second maze has some great ideas in it and is well worth looking at. And the third maze, I just want darker. I don't care if it's not safe. I just want it darker, please. So tell me what you thought of the haunt. Rate the video up or down. Let's get some comments going. And I'll see you guys for my next review. Thanks.